Howdy folks, it's a tall turtle here, and welcome back to the non-screaming version of Forza Motorsport 7. At least I'm trying not to scream as I race. If you have no idea what we're doing, check out the previous video, but we're going to continue in the off-roaders. We've won 3 out of 3 so far. We have 3 left to go, and let's get to it. Brands Hatch in the rain. Oh boy. So if you recall from the previous episode, we have traction assist turned off. It's an added challenge. The problem is when it's raining, it's going to be like we are on wet glass. So we have to be really careful about this. In fact, I don't ever expect to really win or do well on a rain race because of the assist being off, but it's still fun to try. So far so good. I don't know why it's going so well. Maybe because of the weight of the truck. I don't know, but in every other car, when it's raining, it's just almost hopeless. Well, guys, the format we're going to start trying now is where I talk a little bit in the first lap and then talk a little bit in the last lap, and in between I'm going to be quiet just so I can concentrate and just so you can listen to the sounds and everything cranked up. But I just want to review those things because it is a new episode. And we got 5 laps of this nonsense already. Oh yes, we have been just creaming the competition in this average difficulty level where we've been winning by a landslide, so I probably could crank the difficulty up. However, because the races are going to get harder and faster cars that I'm not good at, I don't quite want to crank it up yet. But once we start racing the harder races and more difficult cars like those overpowered sport coupe things, if I do well in those, then I might crank it up. So I'm on the fence. But right now, average difficulty, so we're probably going to win this by like a lap, but that's okay. We're just going to enjoy it now because it's not going to be that way forever. So I'm going to shut up and race now, and I'll see you at the finish line. Alright, coming up on the final lap. Now that it's raining, it's a lot more slippery than it was earlier. Then you have to be careful of things like puddles, which this track doesn't have, but some tracks have puddles, and you'll actually like hydroplane a little bit. And if you're under a bridge where it's not raining, and you come out and you hit the rain, you'll back in, will kick around. So again, this track doesn't have that, but as you do the sport coupe things coming up here soon, that's something I have to worry about. I also don't know why I only have one good turn out of all this. I feel like I'm doing lots of good turns, but apparently I only have one good turn. Not sure what that is all about. I think a lot of it has to do with braking and acceleration too. It's not just the turn, because I'll go from apron to apron like this. See, that was fine. But they don't count it, so I don't know if it has to do with when you slam on the accelerator, when you slam on the brakes. That must have something to do with it. But yeah, only one good turn out of that. Kind of a waste of a mod, but oh well, maybe next time. Let's just enjoy your victory, like almost 3/4 of a lap ahead. Still first in the standings, and let's move on to the penultimate race. Alright, where's the Zirka circuit? I forgot to say it because I was busy worrying about my mods. Anyway, here we go. Same vehicle as before. And let's see how this goes. I'll do best as I can. I'm a little distracted by my children who keep running in and out of my office to get to his room. One of their rooms anyway. Not sure what they're doing, but I'll try my best to ignore them and shift as well. Otherwise, we got 4 laps of this bumper car stuff going on here. Oofda. Oh, I've also been doing a lot of racing off camera with simulation, or get out of my way, with damage turned on. Oh, that is so fun to race with all the damage turned on. You have to take pits and everything, and we'll do that on camera too, but I really want to focus on getting this Drivers' Cup done because we're not even halfway through. I know we're 3 championships down and 3 to go, but there are more and more races, you know, per championship, so we not even halfway through. Plus I found out when you finish the main Drivers' Cup at the end, an Elite Cup opens up. So my point being, I want to get through all this by Christmas time 2020 because there's supposed to be Forza Motorsport 8 coming out, and I'm interested in that. So anyway, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, that's why we're not doing any other stuff right now. We're just doing this. So that is what we're going to do. Let's try to get a few more good turns in here and win this race, and I'll see you at the finish line. coming up on the final lap, and we got all 4 of the good turns quite easily, and my theory was correct. Slamming on the accelerator at the right time also has to do with it. I thought it just had to do with like following the right line perfectly, and that's not it. You got to slam on that gas too at just the right spot, even if it's not the best time in the way you're cornering. But if you do it to satisfy the game, you'll get the credit. So I've been slamming on the gas a lot like right now, and that actually didn't register that time. That's okay. I don't want to be chasing mods, I want to be racing, but it just gives you a little extra incentive, keeps you honest, that type of thing. Like if we punch it now, gonna get it? No. Anyway, I got what I needed. Anything else about this track? No, it's fun. It'd be fun to do a sport coupe on this thing instead of this big truck, but we're going to take the victory. Alright, time to move on to the final race. Dubai in this big truck. How fun is this going to be? Okie dokie. Here we go. Ugh, the traction control does not like it when you try to launch, understandably. Alright, if we can get a good start here, since there's actually room to go around all these people. No. Come on. Out of my way. There we go. Yeah, I feel the traction stability control working and stuff. Anyway, feels kind of cheaty, but that's what we're going to do, and we might have to use it more often too. Just depends how much I want to put into the different cars and how realistic it is and everything. So let's see, this should be a pretty easy one, it looks like. Let's take this thing up into the hills, perhaps. Maybe not. There we go, and I'll see you at the finish line. Alright, final lap of this one. I've really been enjoying throwing this thing around and putting it into a drift. I know it might seem kind of lame that I'm winning by so much, but this will probably be the last series in this entire championship where I can do this for the Evolution Championship because of all the cars coming up. So I'm enjoying it while I can, while I'm getting kind of nervous about the other series, like the sport coupes and the old coupes and the little whatever racer thingy-mabobbers we have coming on, but I'm just gonna win this one by a landslide and just enjoy it like I said, because it's not going to be so easy lemon squeezy pretty soon. Oh, let's shift. Hard to concentrate when you're talking. But racing in complete silence isn't that exciting either. Oh, let's throw ourselves around this corner. And where's this other one here? This one. Come up here, slow down a little, throw ourselves into this one. I did not mean to do it that way. Gotta be kind of careful here because this corner gets tighter and then it opens up here. You can punch it and then you can basically floor it the rest of the way home. So let's do that. Let's see if we can keep it wide open. No, you gotta come off throttle a little bit. There's wide open. All right, here we go. See you at the finish line. And that keeps us in first for the whole series. Let's go back to the lobby. Alright, another series down. That's going to do it for us in this episode, and I will see you next time.